Hey everyone, my name is Joe Hicken and welcome to the show where I am documenting my journey to getting funded $1 million with prop firms using AI and robotics without ever having to take a manual trade. And I'm doing this to prove that anyone can become a successful trader regardless of their trading experience. Over the course of the last 3 years, my team and I have been working non-stop on an amazing robotic trading system called TitanX and a unique trading method we call prop farming. In the past year, we've helped over 400 traders become funded prop traders, with more becoming funded every single day. And in this show, I show you the good, the bad, and the ugly truth of being a real algorithmic trader. Now, because we are talking about money, I need to give this quick disclaimer. Your results may vary from the results I'm about to show you. Past results don't guarantee future profits. Don't ever risk money that you can't afford to lose. All right, so all that being said, we are now coming into week 6. And we are funded $300,000. So we are 30% of the way to our goal. This past week, I actually didn't have the opportunity to trade any phase 2s and secure more funding, simply because I miscalculated my minimum trading days. And so just had a couple of accounts still pending so that we can move on to that phase 2 and get some more funded accounts and get closer to our goal of $1 million. So this week I traded 3 phase 1s instead, and good news is 2 out of the 3 passed. So you can see here, this is the Solis 2.26 daily strategy, and this one passed in all of about 2 days. Over here, this is one that it was break even until Friday. It took another batch of trades, which actually unfortunately ended up hitting equity protector. Not a big deal. We're only down about 1.5%. So this one will just continue trading and we'll see how it pans out. This is a weekly strategy, I believe. And so this one will continue at the weekly market open. And then this is the other one that I passed. This is the RMMA delay false 14 strategy. And this one also passed very quickly. In fact, passed in the very first day of trading for this week. And these strategies I got from this leaderboard. If you're not familiar, I'll just do a quick recap of what the leaderboard is. Basically, this is our data center. This is where all of the top strategies that are back tested within our community are posted and are free for everyone in our community to use. And this is what makes our community, our system so powerful, is that we have, everybody contributing backtesting strategies using our backtesting tools, and the best results automatically get posted to this leaderboard. We've got weekly strategies that are meant to be started at the beginning of each week. We've got daily strategies, which you can start on any day of the week. We've got leaderboards for different prop firms. So we're optimizing specifically for that prop firm's rules and broker price feed, which is very important when backtesting and optimizing. And you can see here we've got all sorts of different stats and things which I won't go into. You can download files for any account size, different phases, all of this. You can see these pass rates. You can also see how these strategies did on a week by week basis or a day by day basis for the daily strategies. And this is mostly back tested data. We can see when it was submitted, when the back test was submitted. So on June 27th, so I guess the last after June 27th would be the forward test data, and you can see that's these 4 weeks here, which so far so good. But yes, this is where I get these strategies from, and so far my stats have been really good just pulling off strategies from the leaderboard. I look for 2 main things, just that the recency score is above 250 and that the latest result is a pass. And both of these things are an indicator to me that the strategy is performing well in the current market conditions. And that's really what we're after. I don't really care how a strategy did 10 years ago. I want to know how is it doing now in these current market conditions, because passing a challenge is not easy and we have to be accurate. We have to be precise. We only have 20 trading days to reach 10% profit. We don't have time for our strategy to go on these stagnant periods or these losing streaks. We need to be as accurate as possible given the market conditions. That being said, it doesn't always work out that way. Full transparency, my funded rate currently is 50%. Okay, let me actually pull up these stats. Okay, these are my stats. So I've taken over 40 live challenges. At this point, probably more like 60. And my phase 1 pass rate is over 65%. So I'm able to pass 65% of the phase 1 challenges that I take. And then I move on to phase 2 and I pass, I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but something like 70%, 75%, 80% of those. And that gives me a 50% funded rate. So that's for every challenge I start, half of them end up passing phase 1 and phase 2, and then the other half end up failing. And then from there, what I do is I target 8% on that funded account. And you can see how this becomes very, very profitable. Now, I'm not gonna get too deep into this right now because right now my focus is on accumulating $1 million. That is the goal, that is the point of the show. I'll probably do a second series where I go through and I show you guys how I trade the funded accounts using the same system that I'm showing you how I'm using to pass these funded accounts or to accumulate these funded accounts rather. So anyways, that is full transparency. Those are my stats. This is about 10 times better than your average trader, and our profitability is really, really good using this system. This is my approach. We also have a more slow and steady approach that's more conservative, that doesn't risk losing the funded account nearly as often as I do, but I've run the numbers, and with a 65% hit rate and targeting that same 8% profit that I do on a phase 1 account, I'm able to generate a return on investment, a return on challenge fees of 348%. So for every dollar I put in, I get $3.50 back. And so I spend $1,000 on challenge fees, I get $3,500 back. And so it's really, really good. All right, so all that being said, it was a great week. I had 2 phase 1 passes, so we'll have 2 more opportunities of getting 200K more funded with just these phase 1s alone, let alone the other ones that I was able to finish the trading days for from 2 weeks ago. Here's one here, phase 1, and then here is a phase 2 actually that's passed. So I have this funded account just sitting and waiting to be traded, which I will focus on later, probably in the next series of this show. And then full transparency, I also want to show you guys, I did have a couple of challenges here that I was trying to recoup, but did not pass. You can see here, I was trying to salvage these. These were down to like the last 1%, and I tried to, lower the risk and see if I could save it. Didn't work out. Doesn't always work out that way. Usually it doesn't when you're down to that small of an amount, I would say, but was worth a shot. Yep, and it just didn't pass. Okay, and so like I said, with those stats, this is another one that was in the same situation last week, and that didn't pass either. So, again, that's how it goes sometimes. Full transparency, those are my stats. I have a 50% funded rate, so I'm fully expecting to fail half of the challenges that I take, but I'm still able to generate this 348% ROI, which is what makes this opportunity so exciting and why we're so excited to share this with as many people possible. And so that being said, let's get into the results from this week from the community. This is the best part of the show, I think. Right here in our Discord, you can get access to this. You can follow along with these results. This is going way back to the beginning of the week. This is Charmaine. She is a success coach, so she is misconsistent, I would say. She's got another funded account, another phase 1 pass, all ran daily strategies, and she is just killing it. I know she's been getting 8% payout. She's on like a streak of like, I don't know how many in a row, but she's just misconsistent. And how is she consistent? She's consistently taking challenges, so she's consistently getting payouts and accumulating those funded accounts. Here's Sir Trades a Lot, passing a phase 1. This is 2% on Cy4X's funded account. There's $2,300. Here's another payout for this user, $3,270. Okay, you're gonna see, we're just gonna go through here real quick. try to keep it brief, but also highlight the highlights. This is Cy4X again, 2 profit splits of $4,000 each. You'll see him later. He'll actually talk, or he posted about how this month was his best month so far since trading. And his story is very cool. Cy4X, he started with us, I want to say less than a year ago, and well, only like 6 or 7 months ago rather. And he's been able to generate about $60,000 in profit last I checked, maybe even more, since he had such an amazing month this last month. And he's never blown a funded account. His approach is this slow and steady approach. We talk about it here inside this channel. We have a training where I interview him and he talks about his approach, and as well as I talk about my more aggressive approach where I'm targeting that 8% that I showed you earlier. But yeah, he's done extremely well and has helped many others in our community do the same, that have learned from him, learned from this training, and have interacted with him inside of our farmers chat. So anyways, okay, this user just hit 4% on a post-funded, first time ever making profit on their post-funded account. There's $4,123 this user made. Amazing. This user made 10% on their $50,000 account, so that's $5,000 that they made. Congrats. Let's see here. Not sure what this is. Looks like a $300,000 either challenge or funded account, which is great. More past challenges, more past challenges, more past challenges. Power of Titan, it shows, you know, Titan will take losses. And in this case, it came all the way back and passed. This is 8% on a new funded account for this user, showing the power of Titan. Awesome. Another phase passed, another phase passed, another challenge passed. Oh, this was the other cool thing from this week is we had so many BEF members on the leaderboard for True Forex Funds. And I think maybe another leaderboard too. Maybe it was my Forex Funds as well. But you'll see that too as I go through these results. We've got a lot of prop farmers on the True Forex Funds leaderboard, which is so great to see. Here's Adam. He's the CEO of our company. He passed to phase 1 this week. Great to see that even our company executives are using the product and having success with it. More past challenges, more past challenges, another 2% for Cy4X. I've applied a total of 8, 2 challenges every week. Now I have 4 10K funded accounts. So there's that 50% funded rate. 1 ongoing phase 1, 3 failed accounts. Love to see it. Here's more BEF members taking over leaderboards. I'm not sure which leaderboard this is. That doesn't look like True Forex Funds. But great to see here and here. More TPs, more funded accounts, more past challenges. Here's $2,700 coming in to Prit. He's one of our success coaches. More funded accounts. He's coming up on 6 figures earned through prop farming on just this one prop firm alone. More prop farmers on the leaderboard. So good to see. More past challenges. Here's another payout, $3,300. Thanks so much. That's it for today. Thanks so much for watching today's update. You can expect one like this each week to get the most recent insight into just how powerful this robotic trading system can be. If you found this video helpful or you're ready to become a prop farmer yourself, head over to propfarming.com.